All right. Hello. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Drame. Today I'll be talking about vehicle insurance. And I think it's a very important topic. So let's get into it. So the first question is, what is an insurance? An insurance is something that protects you in the event of a loss, right? Oops. Okay. Protection in events of a loss. All right. All right. What is collusion? There's three type of car insurance that you'll see: collision, liability, and comprehensive. So collision is when you hit another vehicle, and not just another vehicle. Just about. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Collision is when you hit another vehicle or when you hit a telephone pole. Anything you hit while driving. Another vehicle or anything while driving. All right, what is liability? Liability is the basic form of insurance. That's what most people have. Like you cannot be on the road without liability. Liability is when you hit someone else, and doesn't mean you're covered. You're not covered with liability, but that other person will be covered. So you require, and the people in your car are covered. So liability is most basic. That's it. This is the most basic. It covers other people on the road. It covers other people you hit on the road. Other people you hit on the road. All right. Comprehensive now. Comprehensive is like anything that has nothing to do with driving, like your car gets caught in a fire or a tree falls down on it, vandalism. You can comprehensive will cover that, right? So fire, vandalism, uh, yeah, anything that happens outside of driving. All right, now SR22. Now SR22, if you've never been in trouble with the law while driving, you don't have to worry about it. SR22 is a court order that your insurance company reports it to the court, right? So the insurance must report your payments to the court. Must report your car insurance payments to the court. Your car insurance payments to the court. All right. So how do you get into this type of problems? Is usually when you drive under the influence, whether you smoke weed or whether you drink and drive, or also the court can order this if you drive without an insurance, right? The court can order this. So those are the three possible scenarios that I can think of. Now you can drive without insurance, right? You gotta talk to your DMV. Talk to your DMV, right? To your DMV. I I believe most places will require 30,000 in a bank that you can prove if you get involved in an accident, they will freeze that asset and give it to the person if they are injured. So like a lot of celebrities, rich people usually drive without insurance because they can just pay out of their pocket. All right, now let's ask a few questions here that I may have here. Is All right, can a car insurance cover the people that get hurt inside of a car? Yeah. that would be liability. Liability will, again, like I said, it's basic. Liability can cover the people, like an insurer. So usually they go like in three different, they might say 50 dash 100 dash 50, right? So 50,000, 50,000 if you get hurt, 100,000 for everybody else in the car, and 50,000 for property damage. Usually that's what it means. Now, another thing to talk about is deductible. I forgot to mention that deductible. Right? Deductible is usually like how much you pay out of pocket before the insurance comes, right? So how much you pay out of pocket. You pay out of pocket before your insurance cover the rest, before your insurance cover the rest. All right, so you have deductible in dental, in healthcare too. So a good deductible would be, let's say, $1,000, right? So that means if you get into a wreck and the wreck costs $800, you pay it yourself. And if you get into a wreck and the wreck costs $5,000, you pay $1,000. Your insurance pay $4,000. Now, my understanding is this: the higher you're willing to pay, the lower your deductible. So, yeah. So you do the math. Some people have 500 deductible. Some people have maybe 300 deductible. But the higher you can go, the lower you have to pay for this. Now, deductible only happens for collision and for comprehensive, right? There's no deductible for liability. So if you do collision, yes, so if another vehicle hits you, right? And that vehicle, so collision is good if another vehicle hits you. And if they hit you, right, and they don't have insurance. Now, if another vehicle hits you and they are at fault, right, their insurance will cover you. So with liability, that's enough. But if you hit another vehicle and you are at fault, your insurance with collision, you'll be covered to fix your car, and your insurance will also fix the other person's car. Now, if you only have liability and you hit a car, liability means your insurance will fix that other car because it's your fault, but your own car will not be fixed. You have to fix that on your own money. Now, comprehensive has nothing to do with driving. Now, comprehensive is just anything that happens. Like if you live in a high crime area and stuff like that, or tornadoes, trees, stuff like that, you can use comprehensive. Again, like I said, collision and comprehensive can be cheap if you raise your deductible. So if you say my deductible is $1,000, that's perfect, right? So your payments, your monthly payment for deductible will be cheap. So liability, that's what I have. Most people have liability. If you're a safe driver, you can just get liability. That means you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about, if someone else hits you and they're at fault, their insurance will fix your car. But if you are at fault, then you're gonna lose a lot of money fixing your car. So you take a risk. But again, car insurance can be expensive. I would recommend collision if you're a new driver. Or don't follow me. It's best you get collision as well. Now, factors influencing car insurance prices. Now there's a lot, there's a lot of things they look for, but the most important thing that I can think of is it depends what kind of coverage you choose. If you just choose liability, your car insurance, your monthly payment will be very low. Now, if you choose collision, comprehensive, people pay anything from $20, right? Anything from $20 all the way to, I don't know, $800 maybe. But like I said, the first thing that matters is the type of car you drive, right? The type of car you drive. If you drive a Lexus or if you drive a Porsche, your insurance is going to be higher. Now, infractions, right? When I call infractions, right, that can affect your insurance, like DUIs, speeding, accidents, right? I guess within 5 years, I don't know. Within 5 years, within 5 years. All right, the next thing that I can think of is the neighborhood. I guess the neighborhood you live at. Again, I'm thinking, okay, it might affect the neighborhood, number of miles you drive, number of miles you drive. All right, are you driving just to go to work, or are you driving Uber? Yeah, you know, how you use your car, that can influence, right? I'm gonna erase this. How you use your car, is it personal or business? How you use your car. Your car, is it personal or is it business? All right, I think that's about it. Okay, do you have also the people in the house that can drive your car, right? All the drivers that can drive your car. All the drivers in the household or in your business, it really doesn't matter. But I think the most important thing is like the first two, like how expensive is your car, and if you want to keep your, some, like for me, I pay liability like $40 a month, and yeah. But if you have infractions, even liability can be $100 a month. If you have DUI, speeding, traffic tickets, and all that, your liability can go over $100. Yeah, and I know people that have Lexus or Teslas, their car insurance probably like 400, 500 a month, which is like a car payment. Yeah, so that's about it. This is the vocabulary for vehicle insurance. I've learned a lot doing this as well. All right, until next time.